Upon the release of Generation 5, some Pokemon were a cut above the rest. Landorus, Whimsicott, Latios, Hydreigon. All of these Pokemon were top tier staples in VGC at the time. However, there's one Pokemon that's not on the list that's still good right now. Gothitelle. Gothitelle wasn't a staple of VGC when it released. In fact, it was pretty bad. It was very easily overshadowed by other psychic types like Reuniclus and Latios. Its stats were fine, and its abilities were pretty bad, so it's a no wonder that it saw little success. That is, until Black and White. In Black and White 2, Gothitelle got access to its hidden ability, Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag forces Pokemon on the opposing side of the field to stay in battle. Gothitelle went from being a forgettable psychic type to a nightmarish Pokemon to go up against. The first time players seriously used Gothitelle was in 2014, and it ended up winning Worlds thanks to Sejin Park. Gothitelle's ability to trap opponents on the field and prevent them from switching out was a key aspect to many of these players' teams, by limiting the defensive options on the other side. Gothitelle also had a pretty good move pool. Many Gothitelle ran either Psychic or Psyshock, Trick Room, and Fake Out. This allowed them to do good damage to Pokemon like Amoonguss. Trick Room helped support partners, and Fake Out was used to assist setup Pokemon. However, Sejin had a different plan. Sejin's Gothitelle ran Psyshock, Thunder Wave, and Tickle. The fact is, Thunder Wave was a lot better back then compared to now. Thunder Wave not only couldn't miss, but it also reduced the target's speed to 1/4, opposed to 1/2. Tickle reduces the target's attack and defense by 1 stage. Tickle was used to support Sejin's Mega Gyarados, as it was a physical attacker that got set up with Dragon Dance. After 2014, Gothitelle didn't see much usage until 2018. 2018 was a very different year than 2014. In 2018, Mega Pokemon were legal, meaning that you could have a Mega and a Z move on your team. Gothitelle was commonly used as both a Fake Out support Pokemon and a Trick Room setter. Players started to use Heal Pulse on Gothitelle to support its partners. Gothitelle was usually paired with a slower Pokemon like Mega Mawile or Snorlax to make good use of its Trick Room. Gothitelle made it easy to intimidate cycle opponents, which allowed you to set up Trick Room multiple times per game. Gothitelle returned in 2020, with this popular team consisting of Gothitelle, Togekiss, Rhyperior, Gyarados, Dusclops, and Torkoal. The idea with this team was setting up Trick Room with Gothitelle, then using Brick Break to activate Rhyperior's weakness policy, then sweep from there. This team saw a lot of usage early on, but slowly fell off as the format progressed. Gothitelle once again returned on Trick Room teams in 2022, but this time it used Calyrex Ice and Palkia as key partners. Gothitelle was also present in 2023, being used on early meta teams. Iron Hands was found as a strong Trick Room Pokemon, and it was commonly supported with Gothitelle. It also found success on the Talontusk teams that were popular at the time. Since then, Gothitelle has been viable in every format. In fact, it's still viable today, as it just won EUIC. To summarize, Gothitelle did not see much usage upon its release, but it eventually found its way once it got access to its ability, Shadow Tag. Since then, it has popped up every once in a while to wreak havoc on the format. Thanks for watching!